What's going on YouTube? It is Luke Waters back again with another video. Today we are dissecting the rear diff that went out on the Caprice. I got it in here. Like I said, it's been raining a lot here in Indiana lately. It's covered in rainwater, but I wanted to bring you guys along and check out the fluid when I drain this thing because I got a feeling it's going to be awful glittery. I've never taken a diff apart before, so hopefully this goes nice and smooth. And yeah, let's get at her. And I actually spent a good amount of time cleaning up the garage, making some space. Random plant. Oh, there was a plant inside here. Anyways, you're gonna need one of these Allen wrenches. I don't know what the size is, but let me tell you something. When you crack the nuts on these things, they are super tight. So what I did was to find this way to work out good. I took this Allen wrench right here. I just took a wrench and kind of put it in here and pressed down. Cracked open pretty good. But like I said, I want to see what this diff fluid looks like. I'm using my bucket because I lost my drain pan. Don't know how that happens, but I lost my drain pan. It's just gonna pop up at some point, so. See if we get any metallic flakes in this. Oh, it missed. Oh yeah. She's glittery. Look at that. Hopefully the GoPro can focus on that, but yeah, she is shiny. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let this drain for a couple minutes, and then when it's done draining, we're gonna take off these 17 millimeters and 13 millimeter bolts. Work on getting this guy separated. And off camera, I tried to crack these loose and I couldn't get them loose. They're on extremely tight. So I need to find a solution for that. I thought about using like a breaker bar, but I actually broke my breaker bar. So maybe I'll do that same idea I did with that ratcheting wrench with one of these sockets. Maybe that'll work. You wanna see how tight these bolts are? This is insane, man. I don't get like differentials and stuff and how they work and whatnot, but I don't think these bolts should be that tight. Like watch how I have to take these off. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna ratchet right here. Hammer away, just don't hit yourself. Oh God. Ow! All right, scratch that. All right, take 3. We're gonna try and use the Makita cordless impact. I'm not a smart man, but I guess I should have tried that first. So we're gonna crack the rest of these loose and pop this diff apart and see what's going on with it. Well, okay, where's that ratchet at? Back to the old strategy, I guess. That's the hardest part about this too, is trying to keep it still. Oh, there we go. 12 millimeters come off a lot better than the 17s. Let's go ahead and remove all the 12 millimeter bolts. Hang on to those guys. You know what's funny is when I do stuff like this, and I know this part is trash, I'll keep all the bolts and stuff. You just never know when you might need one of that size or longevity, so might as well hang on to them. But hey, you know what? If you got an answer. Look at these bolts, man. Look how massive and girthy that thing is. Hang on to these guys. They're probably worth some money. Could definitely be reused for something else for sure. So I do know the metric standard for the 15s. It's 5/8. It's probably wrong, but I don't care. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not a smart man. Zoom. Okay. Try and pry these apart somehow. Looks like right here's a good spot to maybe stick it in and start prying. Yep. Couple love taps. And she's separated, boys. Oh my God, it stinks. Man, this thing smells, and wow, there is a lot of metal shavings in this thing. Alright, come check it out. So, here's what I discovered. Obviously, look inside there. Yeah, that's a lot of metal. That looks like a gasket. Hold on, let me get a flashlight. There's a lot of metal in there. Okay, ready for this? See how that was deposit at the bottom right there? That's not supposed to be there. But, I mean, everything else looks fine. This gear looks okay. I don't know the internal assembly of a diff. I don't know what is good and what's considered bad in a diff. Can I spin it by hand? No, I cannot spin it by hand, and it's very greasy. Can I get a rag maybe? And I want to see what's going on inside this thing. But, all right, I see what broke. Okay. So luckily I don't have to dive in deep to figure out what's wrong with it, because I can't spin it, but I definitely see what's broken in here. It's an internal, it looks like an input shaft of some sort. Right there. Towards the back. I'll zoom in on the editing. But yeah, those teeth. Oh my God, look at that. Dude, the teeth are completely gone right there. Holy smokes. That would explain, oh wow. I mean, this diff looks horrid. Like, I'm wondering if this diff was on its way out for a long time, like these gears and stuff are just wore down. Cause that's kind of extreme. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. This diff is completely toast. Which, I mean, obviously I knew going into that this diff was toast. But I mean, how does that break though? Those are for like the axles and such. Wouldn't it make more sense to break an axle first? Or are the rear ends in these cars just that strong that you break a diff? Now, disclaimer, this diff had like 120,000 miles on it with like 4 years of it being BTR Stage 4 cammed, track days, racing, you name it. So this diff has had a life, and it was obviously a cop car. So the police department probably didn't take the best of care of it. But that's just wild. I've never opened up a diff before, so this has been really, really cool. Those of you guys who are diff wizards could probably chime in a lot more. Let me just try and spin it from this side. Yeah, I can't even spin it. So there's definitely something probably that doesn't belong that somebody who knows what a diff's supposed to look like on the inside could tell. Yeah, I was trying to line that one more time. Oh, I'm out of breath. This is exhausting. So, yeah, those gears in there are definitely 100% toast. Maybe if anybody wants this diff to rebuild or, I don't know, to have, I guess hit me up. But yeah, this is something I wanted to do for a while, which was cracking this thing open and seeing what the carnage is. So, if you want to break a diff, LS swapping your Caprice is the way to go. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit disappointed that something already broke within like the first like 20 miles of me swapping the LSA. But this diff I think was out for a long time and it was doomed from the beginning. So, but a quick little update on parts I'm getting. Valve covers are coming soon, and I'm getting the LSX Concepts front drive kit. It's like a, basically, you put the tensioner right here and it goes around the belt and that's it. It's one pulley, it's very clean. I think it's a set I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna retain the stock pulley. Like I said, if I can hit 10s on the stock pulley with even with E85, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. So, hey guys, quick video today, but that's how you take off a diff when you don't know what you're doing. Like I said, there is so much. I just dropped a bunch of metal shavings. There is so much metal in this diff. It's kind of hilarious, actually. I'm guessing this diff was doomed, or probably broken for a long time, and I just didn't realize it till it finally went kaput. Because every gear just looks completely worn down and just toast. And obviously the fluid's pitch black, which is terrible. Please change your diff fluid if you haven't already. But as always, it's been Luke Waters. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. For more Caprice content, it's on the way. And as always, see you guys next video.